Hey everybody, welcome to Speed Gaming After Dark. I'm Fear Agent, and we've got a Link to the Past Randomizer League coming at you tonight. Joining me tonight on the microphone, Mocha Jones. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Free Agent?
Doing great. I'm excited for this match. A little bit of a vested interest in this one as I'm a part of Team Kappa, so I won't try to root too hard for DukeFireBird here as he shows Oneup what's going on. But we do have Mystery Week, and we'll get the layout fixed here in a second. So we do have Mystery Week, and as you see on your screen, we've got a sword, and we've got some Randomizer.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun. So, mystery. We have so many different things that can happen. We know it's in a march because of the engine down there, if I'm not mistaken, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see if it's a full Randomizer or if it's just bosses.
Yeah, I think this might be a standard start because they have that sword. So I'm guessing enemies are shuffled. This is 100% a guess. It's total mystery. So we're gonna figure out as we go. We won't know the goal until we read the signs on the pyramid. At least for what we need to do to finish this seed off. But anything is up for grabs, and like you see, having that sword actually is really nice when you know that you're doing an Randomizer.
And it is that standard start that you said.
It's almost like I've done one or two of these. All right, so we are getting a standard start. It is sword assured. So they don't technically have the sword yet. Or they technically have the sword yet. They could have slashed those bushes. But you won't see it until you talk to the uncle. Little random fact in there. Our enemies are randomized, and there's no, at least as far as the key shuffle goes, maps are vanilla because we saw a map check there. I wasn't able to see what any of them were.
It looked like
Too fast.
It looked like 5 and 6 were Hera and Desert, and I believe Crystal for Eastern.
Wow. And you see a pokey right there in the hallway. That is not fun. DukeFireBird able to navigate it pretty well. Oneup playing it a little bit safer. And so we started out with the shovel from the uncle, and those are some crazy looking enemies there. The rain does that to the Randomizer. It's pretty nuts. So we are going to be a lookout for a bomb here so we can open up the back of escape. And if you're doing Randomizer, Randomizer escape can be one of the worst. Like this might take a while.
Yeah, especially if the back rooms of escape have auto trigger guards, like right before you get to
Like
the sanctuary. Yeah, that's a pain.
Yeah. I mean, any enemies could be back there. So you could get Lionels, you could get rollers, you could get those guards that come at you. Or you could have them all. Henox is throwing bombs everywhere. Oh, and this is Randomizer, standard Randomizer open. Those pokies come out of nowhere and just they insta-kill you at 3 hearts. So
the only good thing about Randomizer is you can kill the thieves, if I'm not mistaken. So that's A+.
You can kill thieves, that's true. And Duke taking a second to pick up those hearts. And yeah, I mean, it's important to have those hearts for some of these enemies. But then again, there's enemies that I said will just one-shot you. All right, so there's the key that we need to get through standard.
And it didn't give us a text box, so I'm guessing small keys are not shuffled, or would they matter?
Yeah, nope, it would. So small keys aren't shuffled. Maps aren't shuffled. Compasses and big keys could still be shuffled as well. So And I actually haven't really studied the Randomizer like combinations. I'm not sure. We still might be getting some sort of entrance mode. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, no
Actually,
text
with the
box.
starting,
I was gonna say no text box
sorry.
on that bit key grab, so bit keys aren't shuffled either.
All right, so probably nothing. And the fact that they started with the sword, I believe means that there's no entrance. But I could be wrong. We'll find out.
Can we have entrance with the standard opening?
You can have standard entrance, but I don't think you can have entrance with starting equipment. Oh, and we did get bombs out of the Zelda cell there, so that's nice. So we can get the back of escape. And the goal here right now is to get to the throne room, because that will give you a save point. So if you die, you start back right there. You don't want to die here because you'll be back in Zelda cell. Okay, and chat informing us that entrance does support a short sword, so it looks like I might have an entrance seat here too. So buckle up, this could be a long one. Of course, we don't know the goal yet either. So in entrance, you can have a goal of 0 crystal fast Ganon. So. All right, so how bad are these rooms? This actually doesn't look too bad so far. The
Yeah,
Gibbo
not
and the
bad.
Red Beetle are tough. Oh, there's a wall master.
Oh no.
Oh, that is gross.
As long as we don't see one of them, if we have to go to GT at the top of GT.
Yeah, it's true.
But in all honesty, right now, so far, it's nice. There's no crystal rollers. There's no spike balls coming at you. So this is relatively nice.
Yeah. Even these guards here are trapped a little bit because of the water. Oh, Duke taking the death there. Those I hate these enemies that drop these little bombs normally in the Dark World. Oh, they're so annoying the way they attack you. And look at this. This is maybe one of the nicest setups. There is a Lionel up there. One of the nicest setups that we've seen here in the back of Escape and Randomizer.
And the
And you're
blue
not going
mail
to
to help
argue with
get out.
blue mail. Yeah, you'll never argue with mail upgrades when you're playing Randomizer.
All right, now is it going to be nice heading out? That's the real question. And so far, so good.
Yeah, and I've definitely seen worse, and Oneup able to manage that. And there's one of those guards that you were talking about earlier. But since he's by himself, oh, and you can, I don't know, maybe use that spike to your advantage. Getting out at 637, not bad. All right, so we already saw the map. Oh man, those bombers just again not letting Duke get through that door. This is when it starts to get a little frustrating when you're playing this mode. You see the Lionel there. Lionels are big and mean and angry and strong, but they're, you charge them and they back up. So, and you don't see this unless you're playing Randomizer, tossing the fish in the water to see what the reward is, and gives back a single rupee.
I guess you just had a few steps go, so he didn't want to pay you all that much for travel. That's what it seemed like.
Oh, I love this. He almost dropped down. We confirmed entrance. He almost dropped down. We saw that, and he realized, wait, this could be Ganon. This would not be good. Fortunately, it's just the lumberjack spot. So, all right. So we do have at least some sort of entrance, either crossed or simple, I believe, are the two options.
Yeah.
And that bomber again, just bombing the crap out of DukeFireBird. Garcelle's an ice rod. Now,
That's
something
very
else
nice.
is possible is the fact that it could boss shuffle could still be a thing as well.
Because if so, there could be several Trinexes around. Ooh, and
Oh,
we found
did you see
Mishmire.
that? Did you see that? Oh, that was ugly.
And Duke taking another death. This is the part of Randomizer where it just feels terrible. But that was Mishmire already seen. That's great.
Yeah, I gotta pull up my entrance tracker so I can at least try to make heads or tails of this. Oh, the early mirror is really nice. And that you're not gonna complain about that heart container either. All right, so Lost Woods and Lumberjack switch spots, but you don't have to worry about the Lumberjack now because it's just $20. And Duke just having a heck of a time getting out of here.
No, it's
Yeah.
Oneup taking
What
the
I'm-
fish. Sorry, it's Oneup taking the fish to the bottle vendor.
He is. He's gonna get some cash here. I like this. That Bowser sprite is just hilarious, especially carrying a fish. So he just gets everything. You get bombs, you get arrows, you get some cash, you get magic. In Ganon, we see the Ganon hole at the well.
That's a very evil spot to have it, but a very nice spot as well.
No, that's a great spot.
Flute,
Yeah,
flute
that's a
and
great
drop.
spot. You don't want to see Ganon at Lumberjack, and you don't want him to be vanilla.
Now here's a question. Since we know where Ganon is, theoretically, could we
Yeah, he could have
drop
dropped
in?
down. Yeah, he could have
But-
dropped in to see what it was.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. He's still on Fodder Sword right now, but that
Right.
is a thing.
Yeah. Right. He couldn't kill him, but he could find out if it's zero crystal fast Ganon. But with being entrance and being in Kakariko, there's so many checks that you want to make, and we're finding mini Moldworm Cave here as well. You don't want to waste your save and quit. You know, maybe when he's done checking all the Kakariko entrances, does he check that? A little disappointing for a mini Moldworm Cave. All right, so we found Meyer, we found Ganon. We still have a long ways to go, and it might be a minute until we see. Oh, Duke made his way through there. Nice. Let's see if he can make it.
Nice.
Those bombers still looking to get them some trouble.
Yeah, we did find Hookshot Cave, the back of it.
All right, Duke will get some hearts here and should be able to get through the rest of this. And just a useless fairy there. All right, Duke, you can do it. Just gotta watch out for this Lionel. There we go. There we go. He should be good from here.
What a vanilla back of tavern.
I missed it. What was it?
Heart for back of tavern.
Oh.
Yeah, back of tavern will always be back of
DukeFireBird.
tavern.
Yeah, because it's the only entrance that is comes from the back. DukeFireBird able to make it out of escape, and will soon learn that it is entrance. Like, I don't think he even has that information yet.
Now, if you're Duke at this point, we just go out of sync and go back into it.
No, because it's still gonna. It's not. It's still sank.
Okay.
That was unfortunate. You don't want to run into that lady. I don't know if he checked that entrance yet or not. But he is. Duke is going to take that fish to the bottle vendor. It's going to be interesting to see if he just jumps down into the well as his first option. Because we know that that's Ganon, but he doesn't know that yet. You got some thieves there.
Vanilla Chicken Hut.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Here we go.
We're going to find out if it's zero. Read the text. Read the text. Oh, he didn't even read the text. That's unfortunate.
I was hoping to know if this was Zero Crystal Fast.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I said, a little unfortunate that he didn't at least see what Ganon had to say. Because Ganon doesn't really care about your equipment. Oh, we got the back of the laser bridge. Nice skips there from Oneup. Yeah, Duke didn't realize it was entrance until he dropped down there. So that was his first instance of finding out that it is entrance. He's skipping out on a lot of checks. I'm not sure how many entrance seeds Duke has done, so hopefully he's been practicing.
Yeah, if you're not that familiar with entrance, which I'm not gonna say I'm an expert at it, but I've played a couple. But if you're not familiar with entrance, I think the key is, from what I hear, check as many doors as possible to see what's there.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're playing entrance, you literally just check everything. You check every door that you can because you need to find everything. So everything's mixed up. All right, so I'm not sure if we saw it. I don't think we saw any other dungeons in Kakariko. There is powder. We'll get that since they do have well, at least Oneup has the mirror.
And DukeFireBird, go ahead and take in the Spiral Cave connector, seeing what's on the other side.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. It does take him to the light shopping mall, so.
Yeah, Ice Try Cave. That's nice. Which is Fairy Cave.
Yeah, he gets to cash that bottle in right away. A B for some green goo, and we dig up a sword, which is kind of funny since Uncle gave us that sword. All right, so inside Spectacle Rock, just 10 arrows on the other side, and Duke not hesitating to check connectors like right away. Usually, I guess where he is, it makes sense. But you usually want to check everything out before. Oh man, chain chomp there. Before you use up all your connectors, because a lot of them are one ways, like he's seeing right here.
We did see back a desert.
All right, there is Hammer Peg's entrance. We see another connector there from Oneup, but he is definitely going to check out some of this other stuff. Oh, there's a flute on the island. And the Duke has skipped a lot of entrances on his way to Kakariko. That's again why he doesn't have that mirror. So this is a little bit more common. What you see with what Oneup did is check entrances in the area before you check your connectors. See if we have a connector to the Dark World. Not yet. A convenient sword placement, though, because he is able to check the Aga Tower entrance for nothing. And we found Ganon's Tower. Alrighty. Can't do much here. Only can do the 2 checks because we don't have a hammer, hook shot, Samaria. And I believe the keys are vanilla as well. So, but gets the bow. Nice.
That's a nice pickup there.
Yeah, so things are really working out for Oneup here. And he's going to take the time to check out what's on the torch just so he can have that information. Just some bombs. Now, what I guess what he can do here as well is go inside Hyrule Castle and check the left and right entrances, which he wasn't able to do in.
So it looks
I'm
like
not sure why he saved it quit there.
it does look like Green Pendant is Skull Woods.
Okay, so we did find Saha. Why did Oneup save and quit and not check those exits? That's a little surprising. Might have to have a team meeting after this. All right, so I'm going to check out the eastern area, and we find Hype Cave over here in the desert area with Kina Burna, which you're never mad to see when you're playing Randomizer. Got a piece of heart, $20, another 20, and a fairy in a bottle. Both of the there's the left side of Hyrule Castle and Saha's hut. So we saw Mini Molarm Cave, we saw Hype Cave. Both of them are actually pretty disappointing as far as items checked per.
Yeah, it is safeties, but not really progression. As we have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice spike ball right there. Heading into Eastern.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious if this was another entrance, but so I'm guessing this is cross, even though we haven't seen an actual entry into the Dark World. I think Simple keeps the dungeons together, so the Eastern would have been a dungeon if it was Simple Shuffle, I believe. DukeFireBird gonna do some hula handing, get a little extra cash. You see that they both are pretty light on cash at this point.
And we don't have Dark World access, so we don't know what our goals are right now. So we need glove, we need hammer, we need a moon pearl.
Well,
and
normally you'd be right. We are playing entrance though, so there might be a connector into the Dark World that we can get.
That is true.
So we would like that moon pearl though. All right, so it looks like Oneup's going to do the same thing. He's just going to blind check this though, because he already knows that it's not going to be Ganon. It is the magic bat spot, which I believe we saw powder on race game. Was that powder? I can't remember.
Yes, powder on race game. And that's some nice splash leading right there from Oneup. I'm surprised that they didn't go for Houlihan before trying this.
Oh man, I don't know if Duke might have saw this and I just missed it, but he didn't have the mirror yet, so wasn't able to do a Paradox Cave. So this is a lot of checks for Oneup here. Not the greatest start, but you're never disappointed when you find Paradox Cave and entrance. Let's see if we can get something good out of here. Three bombs. Oh, the glove. That's spicy.
Speaking of gloves.
Yeah, gloves. I'll take those gloves. All right, so Duke readjusting here a bit now. I think he wasn't prepared for entrance, and there it is. We got access to the dark world. Though, do they have a moon pearl?
I haven't seen a moon pearl.
Did they get a moon pearl?
We apparently missed moon pearl. But we do have the front of desert now.
Yeah, it was actually the left side of the desert. Man, totally missed that moon pearl. That was huge. That's a huge pickup, and apparently both runners have it. So, I'm not sure. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't think he wants to check everything here. He'll mirror since he hasn't been over here. He'll see this connector and check the other entrances, and then we might see. That's where Spiral K led us. There's the mirror for DukeFireBird. It'll be interesting to see where Oneup goes from here. I'm guessing he's probably going to take one of the desert entrances. He'll probably go to like Desert Front first.
Or drop down the
Oh
hole
man,
in
this
bedrock.
is a little surprising. This is not going to work out very well for him because it's going to put him over in the desert area. He will be able to do some of those checks, but this is a one-way. This is the hard part of Randomizer, is trying to figure out which entrance, like which connector do I want to take. Because you're presented with a lot of different decisions when it comes to connectors at the same time. Usually they're all together, and you're trying to figure out which one do I want to do next.
Okay, so Duke is in a bunny sprite right now.
So did Duke not get his Moonbird? Oh, I guess not. He hasn't been in Chicken Hut yet, so he should be getting it soon. But so that means the other connector, I didn't see where it came out, where the other connector of Hookshot Cave is in the Dark World.
Yeah, so it's in the dark world. He went in and out so quick, I really didn't see.
All right, so
And
there
there's
is that
moon
moon pearl. Yep. Completely missed it on Oneup side. And Oneup going to be able to do a couple more checks since he does have that glove. And finds the brothers connector. And is up on Death Mountain. This is huge because he's got the mirror, so he's going to be able to do a lot of checks here.
And there's our hook shot. That's very nice. Wow. Have we seen the Dark World map check yet?
I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe so. So he's going to check. We need ether for that Turtle Rock entrance, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean it's anything. We see the lamp on the island there. Okay. So we're going to need a connector to get us to the lamp. We see the right side of Turtle Rock, and Oneup says no. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to drop down here, but it makes more sense to go to the other side of Death Mountain and Mirror. You can do all those checks. You can rescue Uncle. Though this is Randomizer, so he might not want to rescue Uncle without that lamp. You do run the risk of possibly getting stuck in there. So Duke making his trek to Laser Bridge. We find Mario. We win the game. What is he doing? What is Oneup doing?
I am not sure.
Oh, you know what? He's going to do this side first because he has the hook shot. Yeah, this makes sense. I like this. This means he's basically going to be able to check almost everything. And we get blinds hit. Perfect. Never doubted Oneup for a second.
Are you still not gonna have that team meeting? I'm guessing.
No, it's over. He's got it. We got the mushroom. All right.
All right, we have a pretty red cave right here with just the mushroom being of value here, and half magic.
Oh, half
Come on.
magic though. Someone's going to be happy about that. Duke throwing the chicken at the guard. I like it. Take that, guard. All right. And if he mirrors correctly, you can check an extra entrance that's locked by mitts, which he'll probably do after he checks these two. All right. There's the arrow game. If he wanted to farm up some cash, that's the spot to do it. But he's almost at 300 rupees, so he says, "Nah, I'm good."
Let's go
Didn't buy
wonder.
more
It's like,
bombs.
it's going wonder. It's like, is this a time to actually go ahead and do that to go up the Zora area?
I mean, you might just end up in that area, so you might want to have the money for it anyways. You never know. Probably not. I wouldn't waste the time. All right, there's the front of desert. So we've got another check. Where was the left side of desert? I think it was over in Dark Shopping Mall or something. And Oneup is leaving one check that he could do since he has that mirror. So that's that's team meeting worthy right there. Is he could have checked the entrance that has it's locked by the mitts. Instead, he didn't because you could just mirror over that spot. And when we find Super Bunny Cave, the top entrance, which is nice because you don't have to go all the way through and get stuck in the one way.
Oh, that is very nice. And we have Quake and 20 bucks. So Super Bunny Cave potentially having something good for us.
I want to see if he tries to rescue the uncle. Now, with the uncle and being Randomizer, there's a lot of stuff that will spawn inside the walls and just be stuck there. So there is that possibility as well. We see Bombos, which we do have access to with that mirror. We found Aga, but the keys aren't shuffled, so there's no real reason to do. There's no real reason to do any of those checks, and you don't have to clear Aga because there's no reason to clear Aga at this point.
And getting that connector to go get that lamp from the Floating Island.
So was that the hookshot connector then?
I believe that's a hookshot connector. And we have ice. We have ice, and Oneup had Bombos. I think we're getting ice.
Nah, he's just checking to see if hints are on. It just shows that Oneup hasn't read the options because there's no hints on for any of it. Hints are League is very anti-hint. Unless it's the boot hit from the uncle. All right, so he is going to rescue the uncle here.
Yeah, we did find out it's 1 crystal to enter GT.
Which again could just be it's just a random entrance. We don't know what it is. We've already seen the actual GT. And this is a really favorable dark room for Oneup here. Had no real problems, so nicely done. And it's rewarded with flippers. All right.
I very much like that. As we have Duke actually going through.
Yeah, this is him forgetting that it's not key sanity.
I mean, we had so many keys this week. It's not surprising, but it's a struggle to remember what all you have right now. We have Randomizer, and so far interest Randomizer. So whew.
Yeah, what things that we know is we haven't seen any of the bosses, so we don't know about that. We're crossroad entrance, no key shuffle, Randomizer, 1 GT, but again, we don't know what that entrance actually is, and we don't know what the goal is. Nobody wanted to drop down again and see what the goal was. Or at least see if he's like, once at this point, if, well, with that lamp, it's possible for Duke to be in go mode. I know I'd be checking at least check it.
I mean, that would be very nice.
Oneup just a little short from Zora. We are going to see that waterfall entrance. I'm actually curious to see what's in Hookshot Cave. That was a dark room, but I'm not really sure which one.
Now, I'm going to be curious if Duke's going to go back and, I should say, go throughout Hookshot Cave, see what it has in there.
Yeah, Duke's thinking about it. I'd actually be a little tempted to go in, and that's what he's doing. At least check that first chest. You don't have to go far, but you can. It's pretty quick to get this first chest and then mirror out. So, I like this play from Duke. Some interesting routing from Oneup here. Not really sure where he's going. All right, making full use of that bombos. Still doesn't have that half magic yet, though. I don't know what's going on with Oneup right now. He's literally just wandering around.
I wonder how his tracker looks. Does he know where he's going?
I mean, he plays this mode, so he knows what he's doing. He's played it a lot, actually. I just don't know what he's doing right now. He went from checking the Zora area to I'm not sure where he's going. All right, so we are going to see on Duke's side the other entrance for Desert here. He might have just forgot what entrance he was, like which connector he wanted to take. Yeah.
Wait, did
Oh,
the
man.
right entrance drop you left?
It sure did.
We do have $50 up there, and so we'll probably see what the actual. Nope, we're not going to see what the actual desert entrance or back of desert entrance is. Of course, I don't believe Duke
No,
has his
we
gloves
saw.
though.
Where did that? Yeah, we've seen all the entrances for desert. It's possible that Oneup just mismarked something because that's very easy to do when you're tracking entrance, especially if you weren't prepared for an entrance seed in mystery. Oh, he's turning in that mushroom here. Okay, yeah, I don't think we've seen all of the paradox exits here. Oh, we're this is it. We're gonna see the goal here.
Oh, who's ready for this?
So he's gonna be able to check this entrance. He'll be able to check catfish as well once he gets out of that corner. Surprised he didn't grab the flute. Suppose he could still do that. No problem. And I know he saw Hookshot Cave, so it's a little surprising that he didn't check that like right away too.
Yeah, I was surprised at that as well. But did turn in that mushroom to get $50.
There's the glove for Duke. So even though Oneup was able to get an escape almost like 10 minutes before, it's still really close here. And that's what entrance will do to you. I don't know how, again, if these runners had looked. Oh, the mitts. Nice. Wow, catfish pan. I did not expect that. If these runners have looked at the exact options for mystery, I know a lot tend to skip what they could be. But they might not realize that it could be a 0 crystal Ganon, because last season's settings didn't have that option. So that Murderdactyl doing some work on Oneup there. I think he does have a fairy though.
Yeah, I think they both got fairies in the bottle, at least one.
But he is going to pick up his flute here, so this is good. And with those mitts, he's got access to a lot of stuff. So the flute and the mitts are going to make this really nice for Oneup. There's that dead rock there. Someone asking for logical access to stuff in the seed is going to have to find someone else to tell them, because there's no way I'm tracking the logic of this.
All right, so are we finally going to see our goal, or is he going to mirror here and goes to Hobo? And yes, he is.
All right, Hobo, what do you got for us? $20. And the spot, I don't know how DukeFireBird ended up here, but this is a spot that Oneup will have access to with that flute and those mitts. And it requires the one medallion that DukeFireBird doesn't have to open it up. Is able to mirror and check the desert entrance. We'll see what this is here. Ooh, the cape. Spicy.
That's a nice K45 cape right there.
All right, so what's the goal going to be?
No, I'm going to throw a curveball. I say bed.
7 crystals to beat Ganon. That's unfortunate. We're going to be here. Buckle up, everyone. We're not going anywhere for a while. Actually, it's actually not too bad because it's not key sanity. So,
but we don't know if it's boss shuffle.
we don't know if it's boss shuffle. And again, the GT entrance doesn't mean anything because we already know where Ganon's tower is. We're just looking for items at this point. So we do need that hammer. Well, let's see. Yeah, we are going to need a hammer.
We will need boots. Logically, I think we need boots.
Was there something on the torch?
It was a key, small key, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we will need boots then, yeah. Here's the other thing that we won't know until they complete all 7 crystals is if it's fast Ganon or defeat Ganon. So they still might have to climb GT at this point. There's no way to know that until you drop down to Ganon. And Oneup's been on 1 heart for a long time now.
I think he's just wanting us to know that he's still looking for stuff.
Yeah, the big thing is, we still need the hammer. We're gonna need that fire rod. We're gonna need Samaria. We know where the lamp is. And then, of course, we need a lot of entrances because we have barely seen any of the dungeons. Oh, Thieves' Town. We should find out pretty quickly whether or not this is boss shuffle.
I'm going to say that's an intentional death from Oneup. But, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that was an intentional death because he did have that fairy, so... Either it was intentional and he forgot the fairy, or it was not intentional.
Yeah, but whenever Oneup gets to gets through the boss door up here, all he has to do is walk straight into the boss room. If there's a boss there, we know that it's boss shuffle as well.
What's fun about Mystery Week is trying to figure out things, right? Like, not only do we have to figure out the goal, but you learn so many new things about this game.
Yes, like mirroring to get a spot on Dark Death Mountain to get to Light Death Mountain to get another check if you don't have the mitts.
Right. All right, so we're gonna be able to see what this dark room is from Duke. He is not going to take the connector. Does he have Zora money? He does. He has exactly Zora money. All right, go straight back. Go straight back. He is.
It is not boss.
No, I think he's waiting for Landmolus to come out, but the door would have closed. And so with boss shuffle is not, it's literally just Randomizer. I think that's what he thought was happening. I think, there's when you go into the boss room and there's a delay. If there's a delay, then it's usually Landmolus, or it's just not boss shuffle, and that's what happened. It's not boss shuffle.
Yeah, I usually wait for the door to close. And boomerang from Zora. So the blue boomerang at that.
Nice.
And chat's making a point. It's odd that nobody's actually checked the map in Dark World that I've seen.
Yeah, you know what happens though is a lot of times whenever you play entrance, 9.5 times out of 10 you're playing cross keys, so you're playing key sanity. So you don't in Key Sanity, you don't check the map very often. So it's not on the front of their minds. There's already so many things going on.
Oh, and Duke has found the bridge to cross in the connector for T-Rock.
That's right.
And was that bomb hut that you found?
Yeah, that was the bomb hut. Yep. All right, so we find out where the old man is going to start us off, which we haven't seen from Oneup because he hasn't saved and quit since rescuing the old man. So, or that's not true. He has saved and quit, but he hasn't saved and quit to the old man. So, no hammer here, so we can't check the big chest, even though he does have that small key.
So we are actually about to get our first boss kill here, as long as Oneup doesn't, mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, pulling out Burner just in case things get hairy.
So far, staying on script.
Perfectly on script. Nicely done, Oneup. All right, so I believe there's still an item there in the big chest, but not going to worry about that. That's one of the 7 crystals that Oneup needs to defeat Ganon. All right, there's our map check. So Turtle Rock, Skullwoods, Mire, all of our pendants, with Skullwoods being our green pendant. That's it's also spicy. So we might not need that fire rod after all. So what do we need? We need to find we still need that hammer for Pod. We're gonna need not Samaria. We don't need Samaria for the dungeons.
No, but if we need to do GT, we may need it. That's a big if.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But just for the crystal layout, though, we don't need Fire Rod with Skullwoods and Turtle Rock being pendants, and we've got Bombas for Ice Palace. We do find Pod. Is that vanilla Pod?
I believe so.
So we do need hammer.
We need boots.
We need hammer and boots. And then, oh, speaking of, and again, wondering why these runners who have known about this spot for the longest of times have not come and checked these quick 4 checks. I'm not sure. But Duke, 51 minutes later, is able to come and check and get his boots. So it could be, at this point, hammer go mode? Is that right?
I think so. Unless there's a crystal dungeon hiding in either Mire or TR.
Sure. Yeah, there's lots of possibilities since it is entrance that you need other items. But just from a dungeon completion side, it looks like we just need hammer as far as being able to complete the 7 dungeons that we need to complete. Chat talking about mitts. It's very possible that he doesn't need mitts. Mitts aren't required in this mode. It all depends on the entrances, really. Duke found entrance to the mire area without the mitts. So
I like what Duke just did to bonk over to get to the other side of TR to check out that entrance there.
yeah.
So it looked like Graveyard Ledge was that one. Was that entrance to TR?
Yeah, the great. Yep. So Oneup still without the fire source. If only he would go to Hookshot Cave. that doing dark rooms at Randomizer is just not the same as normal dark rooms. Do you get $100 there? There's another key. Lava chest having the vanilla big key for Turtle Rock. I'm not sure why he mirrored there. He could have continued on and checked the Pokies, or excuse me, not the Pokies, the Chain Chomp room, and it looks like that's what he might be doing here. He can also check Crystal Roller now as well, since he does have that big key.
Could he have mirrored thinking that it would have taken him back to the big chest, but he took that entrance over there?
Yeah, maybe, but if you're going to go do Chain Chomps, why mirror at all? So I'm not sure. So Pod not really given much. Where is this hammer? And why does Oneup not want to do Hookshot Cave? All right, Chain Chomps, just 3 bombs.
Oh, something that Duke can do now are he can do King's Tomb, which he's gone completely away from there. See what
Well,
that had.
he doesn't have the mitts yet, so he can't get to King's Tomb without mirroring.
Oh,
He also has the boots and is walking a lot, so he might have just forgotten that he has the boots.
that's right. It was Oneup who got the mitts from Catfish, cause Duke hasn't gotten there yet.
I don't believe Oneup has even activated that flute yet either. All right, Duke remembering, hey, I do have boots. Let's go fast. Took a minute, but I don't believe Duke actually knows the goal yet. I'm not sure if he went up there. I don't know if he went to the pyramid yet. I mean, the only way for us to find out if it's fast Ganon or not is to drop into Ganon after 7 crystals. And we do find Skull Woods. If one of them doesn't have a key yet, but if he had a key in that lab, he could complete this. Though again, it is a pendant, so it's not that big of a deal. Unless, of course, Mothula has an item that would want. There's the big key. Duke feels a little lost. I'm not sure he knows where he's going right now.
Duke finding Blonde's hut.
Yeah, we saw this from Oneup already. Here is actual Graveyard Ledge with just $20. All right, so Oneup should be making his way to Kakariko soon. Scratch that. He's going to go to Skullwoods and these checks first. So All right, ledge just has the mirror. Not going to need that. Let's see what this entrance, the bumper cave entrance, gives us. The opposite bumper cave entrance. That's funny.
Is this even bumper cave?
Game. Good job, game. Old lady connector.
I haven't seen this one yet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yes, we have.
And he's actually going to find the old man entrance before he actually saves and quit to old man. So that's fun. So far, Duke having the boots, 15, 20 minutes early isn't going to actually affect the game because he barely has been dashing.
So what do these runners need to do?
That's a great question. So did he check bonk rocks? There's boots checks that Duke is skipping out on. There's one right behind Link's house.
There's a flute that Oneup still hasn't activated yet. Maybe
it looks like
now.
Yeah, he's gonna go activate his flute. He's gonna go to Hookshot Cave, finally get his. At least I hope he does. Goes to Hookshot Cave and gets that those boots there. All right, so Duke is checking bonk rocks now. Didn't check the bonk rocks behind Link's house, but checks the normal bonk rocks for hammer pegs. Or excuse me, minute cave, but you need hammer to knock down those hammer pegs. So. All right. Is this the infamous hook shake? Yes. So hook shave, hook shot for Oneup here. I'll get his boots. Gonna be kicking himself because he's had access to this for a long time. But better now than never. And if he follows the entrance, man, this is something. Follows his entrance, he'll get his lamp. And he does know that it's 7 crystals, so I'm trying to think what dungeons do we still need to find? We found Pod. We found Skull Woods. We found GT.
Found ice.
We found ice.
We found all a desert.
Climbing GT is actually, if you can, well, never mind. They can't climb GT. You don't have the GT big key yet.
This also isn't cross keys. This just entrance. Right. So technically, items could be in GT, couldn't they?
The actual GT entrance, or Ganon's Tower?
Items could be in Ganon's Tower.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Someone already checked the first 2 checks, or 3 checks in there.
Yeah, that was Oneup for sure. I'm sure Duke did that when he was in there, because I believe it was somewhere in like Kakariko or something, pretty early. Oh, and Duke, I don't think he has the knowledge of the flute, or just forgot about it, is not getting his flute here, so that's unfortunate. Well, this is interesting. Now that we've got those boots, he is going to be able to check the right side and get the big key. Not able to hookshot that key though. All right, so Duke is going to figure out that goal now. And again, we won't know if it's fast Ganon or not until they actually drop down to Ganon after having those 7 crystals. All right, there's the big key to desert. So
Well,
it
how
was a
many
mark on
items
the
is
edge here.
how many items is that actually from desert?
There's 2 items in desert. I'm not sure what was in the first chest, like the middle chest. I'm not sure if that was the map or what.
Yeah, that seems so long ago now since he was first in here.
All right, there's the finally found out what the right side of Hyrule Castle is. Could have found that out a long time ago. Also, all right. So I imagine he's either gotten both items out of desert, or he's going to go check the big chest.
Wait, where
and
did
Duke will get his mitts here?
did I see Right Kane from Duke?
Oh, did he get the Cane of Samaria? All right, so there will be an item on Land Molus then. That opens up Tile Room in GT form if he wants to do that. All right, so where is nobody wants to do the Bonk Rocks checks? Why is Oneup not doing desert?
I think Oneup's trying to. Was that the right desert entrance?
That was the back of desert. Why not just do it? I think he's asking himself the same thing. Why am I not doing it? All right, back to desert.
Maybe not having the BMOS there kind of threw him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of information to take in here when it's Randomizer and it's entrance, and there's no key sanity. You're used to playing key sanity when you're doing entrance.
So what I'm hearing is this mode that we are currently watching right now is the worst for people who are used to playing cross keys.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this will be crystal number 2 for Oneup. We haven't found Eastern yet. We can't beat Pod because we don't have the hammer. We haven't found Swamp or the Dam. Ice Palace. Man, that hammer is going to be an Ice Palace, isn't it?
I surely hope not. I'm hoping Lamos drops it. Nope, drops a piece of heart.
That was nicely done with the using the ice rod. That's not easy to do. All right, crystal number 2. You're 5 away. I am curious about what the GT entrance is. It does only take 1 crystal to get into it. It's something that's easy to forget.
We have Oneup doing the movement for spooky action, which I don't think will actually matter right now in this mode. And getting the bad news that the entrance to Meyer is Ether, the one medallion he doesn't have.
Right. I do love the double back, the remembering, oh, wait, I can do this. It happens so often in entrance. Does pick up his cape. All right, so we are going to see Thieves Town from Duke here.
I wonder if Oneup will take that cape and go back to Bumper Cave to see what that connects to.
Well, you know what's interesting is he had the hook shot. He could have just checked it right then without that cape. And that is in logic too. All right, that's the back of the old man. So they do have quick access to Meyer, if they even quicker access than Fluten, maybe. And it's so hard to know if any of this stuff is new because trying to keep track of all these different entrances that they both checked on these different paths is a little bananas. So where does he go from here? I don't think we've seen Skull Woods yet. And I'm not even sure if we've seen Village of Outcasts yet, so...
I don't recall seeing the actual front of Skull Woods, what those entrances are.
Yeah, well, they're Skull Woods.
Yes.
They're
I thought they were
always
still
gonna
shuffled in some form or fashion.
they're I mean, it's always going to be Skull Woods. It's just going to be they could be shuffled around a bit, but the front of Skull Woods is always going to be Skull Woods. Oh, and he got the big key already. All right.
Yeah, that's in the back of Skull.
Oh, okay.
The one check we could do.
That's right. That's right. So where do you think Hammer's going to be?
Just for the benefit for chat, I want to say Ped, but I don't believe it can be on Ped.
No, it cannot be on pedestal.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, technically, it could be in GT. Well, no, it can't be. Well, could it be on the? Could it be on the cane lock side of GT?
Sure can. I do need the cane for that though. I mean, it could just be a random entrance. We've seen a lot. There's still a lot of caves that we haven't seen, one-offs and stuff. We've seen, Mini Moldorm Cave. We've seen Blind's Hut. We've seen Hype Cave. Those are some of the bigger ones. We've seen Spectacle Rock, and excuse me, Paradox and Spectacle Rock. Yeah. Oh, that wall master there. Whenever you see a wall master, you just cringe a little bit. All right, so when I was able to check out Bonk Rocks here as well as King's Tomb, if you'd like.
Yeah, so it's King's Tomb is something that Duke was not able to get because he didn't have those mids, nor the nerve location.
Right. Yeah, he popped out of Turtle Rock there in the Light World, so.
We did find Mimic Cave, which is unfortunate because we don't have Hammer.
Right. We've also found a Spike Cave, which also requires the hammer.
you really don't know what all you can't access without hammer until you have a mode where you need hammer.
Yeah. Which is like most modes, right? Is there any mode where you don't need the hammer?
I mean, I guess technically light speed, but
What's light speed? I never heard of that.
I want
Did you
to.
just make that up? Is that something
No.
you just made up? It's real?
Yeah. It's I don't know. I believe it's where you do all the pendant dungeons and then pull pet. And you get vanilla sword, and there's one progressive sword that's pet, and then you go beat Aga, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. So it's like a pedestal goal. There's the bomb shop.
Chat say you don't always need hammer in Triforce HUD.
That's true. Oh, there we go. That might be go mode. Now we just might be looking for some entrances here. Just sitting there this entire time.
And how
All
long
right.
have they had access to that?
For so long. They've had access to that for so long. So at this point, if you're Oneup, you're literally just looking for entrances. You just need to find, like, he can complete ice. Oh, speaking of entrances, we've got Eastern here. So he needs to find Swamp Palace. He needs to find the dam. And he needs to find Hera. That's what Oneup is looking for at this point. Now, apparently he has found Swamp. Thank you, Kimmy. So he does need to find the dam. He needs to find Hera. And that's it. Now, the only thing that could throw a wrinkle in all of this is if GT is required for defeat Ganon, which again we won't know until he has all 7 crystals, which would mean he would have to, and the GT big key is on the Samaria lock side. There could be the only other item that he needs at this point. With mitts, he has access to pretty much every entrance. With mitts and boots, I think the only entrance he doesn't have access to right now is Mire.
Which, who knows, we may not need it if there's nothing in Mire that we need, obviously. Mire and TR at that.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Well, he might have access to open Turtle Rock. We don't know. We didn't see which. Oh geez, look at this room. Look at this room. That is disgusting. What a room. You want to go left? No, there's 2 chain chomps there. Want to go right? No, there's 2 giant rollers there. That was
Who
crazy.
generated this room? That was crazy.
All right, so cape coming in handy because there's a Lionel that's just blocking his way. Oh, that was gross. Now, with as nasty as that last room was, the dark room, this next room could even be worse. Let's see what it looks like. Get that cape ready. It's
not bad.
I mean, it's not fun. Making work of it's manageable for sure. Get those hearts, dude. Yeah. Or no, 2 hearts is fine. Oh man. Yeah, that reminded me of the mini Moldorm hack. I don't know if you've seen that before. Where every enemy is replaced with a mini Moldorm.
I have seen that hack.
All right, there it is. Crystal number 3 for Oneup. See, again, literally just looking for entrances here. I don't know how you just open everything, I guess. So I guess not much has changed. Just keep opening everything. Maybe skip Smiths.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the Dark World Thief getting out of the way, but yeah, I would skip Smiths.
All right, so Duke just needs to make his way down towards Village of Outcasts, which I imagine he'll be doing soon, since he is in Skullwoods, and he'll be picking up his hammer. He does have his mitts, and so he should, not be too far behind. I think he's basically an Eastern and a desert behind at this point. Got ourselves Ice Rod Cave. So health not an issue anymore. 14 hearts for Oneup and Blue Mail. Can't really ask for much more than that.
I am kind of surprised that oh wait, he's getting that powder. Maybe.
Yeah, he's also going to check this entrance too. For King's Tomb.
King's Tomb is nice, maybe? Nope.
Just a little bit more love. I wonder if he's hoping to find Samaria just to put him at ease, because one, he's not going to get powder, I guess. He's going to skip powder.
Yeah, he's probably thinking, I don't need any more items. I have all I need to beat the game. If I find items on the way.
That's the problem. It's in theory, yes. But he is... So, in his mind, though, what he's thinking is, I'm in go mode. I don't need any more items. Let's just find these entrances. So you saw he skip powder. He skipped dig game. He's going to skip Stumpy, I guess, at this point as well. Nope. Make a liar out of me. All right, there's the hammer for Duke. Oh, it's a good thing he didn't skip Stumpy, huh?
Yeah, that's a nice sword get right there. That's going to make the Ganon fight a little bit easier if we don't find silvers.
Does Duke not really have bow yet? Hopefully he picked up the bow, because otherwise this is going to be a double dip of Eastern. It's just going to put him back.
Yeah, that bow was super early on Oneup's route, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I thought too. I'm really curious of what the GT entrance is, because we're coming down pretty low on entrances, I believe. There's the 2 bonk entrances that they've both skipped for a while. We should be seeing those now soon. He's got the Dark World one and the Light World one. All right, so there's the lower access of Spec Rock, which we know leads to nothing. It's only got 10 arrows there. Library with 10 more arrows. We should just keep better track of which entrances we haven't seen, because it feels like we're running pretty low.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't think we've seen Ice Palace entrance yet. We got Sick Kid here. What is he going to give us? 10 more arrows. So the 5-6 crystals are Desert and Hera, but I don't believe we've seen Hera yet.
No, no hair yet. Also, we do have Desert done on one upside.
He is going back to pod, so finish off pod here, which will be pretty quick because he full cleared it without the bow and without the lamp, from what I remember.
I think he had bow for this. It's just hammer he didn't have. But we are
so
going
he's
to
just
see.
he's gonna head straight back. Oneup actually made that skip. He did the gamma skip and skipped the Eastern Palace big key chest, which had a guaranteed item, but it's going to actually work out for him because it's just a piece of heart there, and he's on 3.5 hearts. I don't know if he's actually going to survive this.
He does not have a bow.
Makes a liar out of me. Nicely done. Using Berna, which slows things down a bit, but keeps him alive, which is the most important thing. So I'm wondering if he doesn't realize, if he thinks that boss shuffle is still a possibility because he's only been to one dungeon so far. Oh, and trying to dash through that Lionel's not going to work out. I think he might have been trying to do an item dash there, but maybe just didn't activate the item.
Yeah,
Dark Turtle Room, not too bad.
may I guess if we want to do a very long fight for Armos.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll be able to kill Armos. That's right, because you don't have to have the bow. It does have Berna, which I think he might, which would probably be the fastest way. I don't know if he's got any potions though. He's not gonna have to use Berna this time as he gets through, since he already get that key.
As we do have a Helmosaur down for Oneup.
Alright, so he's already gotten everything else out of here. And that's crystal number 4. He can actually just go right up to Ice Palace and clear that out if you'd like. He is mirroring. He's pulling out the flute. Where is he going to go? I believe that was like right up on Death Mountain. And it looks like that's what the play. Oh, no. He's going to check the Ice Palace entrance. Nice.
Yeah, not
Duke, use your hook shot. Use your hook shot, Duke. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. All right. Ice Palace gives us nothing. I feel like we're down to like Meyer, Turtle Rock, and GT. Is that right? Anyone keeping track can confirm that for me?
Think.
Yeah, Duke making work of the Cane and Burner there. Gonna finish off Armos Knights. I feel like
Very nice.
where's that bow? Where is that bow that he's missing? Because I feel like Oneup got it pretty early. That Bevo's not playing nice.
I cannot remember where that bow was.
All right, Gamma letting us know it was in the Hope Room of GT. That's why we saw it so early. And I don't know if Duke has even been in GT. So Compass. All right, so practice your Ice Palace bomb jumps, everyone, because you don't always have Canis Samaria.
Yeah. Oh. This is gonna be fun. Cause that fire bar may not be a fire bar also.
Very likely that it won't be a fire bar. Hopefully it's not an enemy that actually like makes it so you can't. Oh no. What's he doing here?
Are we in autopilot?
Yeah, we're on autopilot. Unfortunately, you do still need Canis Samaria. Nobody's figured out how to clip there without Canis Samaria, like say diver down. But hopefully someday in the future. You know, it would be really nice right now if you had powder.
Yeah, that would be nice. Speaking of powder, it does look like Duke is going to get his.
Yeah, it's gonna work out.
And then going back through race game, looking like to do the dig game.
Yeah, 2 spots that that Oneup skipped. Hopefully, for his sake, that he, you know, that powder doesn't lead to anything, and there's nothing here. It's like say Samaria, the dig game. That'd be huge for Duke. Just
but
20
it's
bucks.
just $20.
And his Tektites are the worst, but having a tempered sword makes it no problem. I love these rooms where there's normally fire bars.
Of course, freezers will, if I'm not mistaken, be in their rooms because they trigger from the wall passing them.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting a Smith check here.
Just $5. So, is Oneup just going to go straight back, or is he going to full clear? He's going straight to Cold Snare. Alrighty.
Now,
This is another room that can be a nightmare, but not too bad for Oneup here.
How many items have we gotten in here?
I think if most one. Just have to be careful. Do not want to do this dungeon again. Oh, using the cape.
Got that cape out.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the cape. Use it. So I believe there's still 2 items here, but again, we might not need any of those items as far as these runners know. I mean, left side of GT is open. You can do, they've got the hook shot, they've got the hammer. So if they need to do GT, there's a whole bunch of items there. Good chance that Fire Rod or Samaria is even there. The most important thing is finding Hera, the dam, because those 2 entrances are the last 2 entrances that we need.
Yeah, and I believe Duke's about to get his tempered sword from Stumpy once he goes up there.
You know, it's a possibility as well is Meyer. There could be something in Meyer. Vanilla Samaria. That's never happened, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like Mars always in there or something, or Kane can be in there or anything like that.
chat and asking if this is fast Ganon. We won't know until we actually see Ganon. And it is either for both. Oh boy.
But we will get that GT check. See what's in there.
I mean, it's got to be either the dam or it's got to be Hera at this point. I feel like. What other entrances are we missing? All right, GT, what do you got?
GT is the dam.
It's the dam. All right. So we are on the lookout for ether. I believe we need ether for Hera. It's either Mire or Turtle Rock at this point. Unless there's an entrance that we haven't seen, which is a possibility.
Has anyone checked this check here?
Remember this? Yeah, remember the check that we skipped because okay, so that someone gave flack to Oneup for. I don't know who it was. Okay, it's just the fairies. Lucky. He's lucky. He's lucky about that. So ether could be a lot of different places. Mire is a possibility. GT is a possibility. Swamp is a possibility. I don't remember seeing Swamp. I take it that Oneup remembers where it was. Oh, jeez.
What was that?
Hera.
Oh, we found Hera. Oh,
right. Oh man, you better.
Good luck with that.
Oh man, what a way to do Hera pot. He gets it done.
Wow.
Impressive.
That was very nice.
So we totally forgot about Dark Death Mountain, a little left side of Dark Death Mountain. So again, the only item that we would need at this point is Samaria if GT Big is on the right side, if it's in Compass Room, and that's where the GT Big is.
A quick Lambo fight from Oneup as Duke just now got his flute.
All right, so that's Hera finished. That's Ice Palace finished. Not is Checker just needs to update, but we'll have that marked here pretty soon. And then Swamp, and then we're gonna find out if it's
fast
scanning or not.
All right, what does the magic bat have for us, Duke?
Samaria, be Samaria. Oh, just some bombs. Yeah, the 5-6 crystals also open up a couple of different entrances and another entrance as well. So there's definitely some entrances that we missed.
Yeah, here's Swamp. That was a great position.
Since this is not key sanity, but we're gonna see him just go mode this, and then we'll see him drop into Ganon.
Look, if you're not following Oneup and DukeFireBird, give these cards a follow. A Crossworld Randomizer standard mode. That is something to quickly route in a hurry. So give these two runners a follow right now if you're not already doing so.
Yeah, shout out to our tracker too, Lamaga, for keeping track of all this for us. Not easy to do at all.
All right, I got this one up, no bomber down.
He definitely does.
Bomber down, the more explosive cousin of diver down.
Did Duke just find either? Where was that? Oh, Mimic. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, he had hammer and mimic. So it's always good.
That's access to everything now officially. Every entrance can be opened. So again, we know where all the dungeons are. So the real question is, are we going to need Samaria at all? You know what? We got this Argus fight chat. Let us know what you think. Fast cannon? No fast cannon.
We do a poll. So that way we can do a poll.
I wish we could
see if it's fast.
I really wish we could do a poll. Mocha Jones. Oh,
yes.
And he gets rewarded with silvers. Oh, unbelievable. This guy's luck is ridiculous. Mocha Jones, fast cannon?
Do I want to torture the runners even more? Because it's not fast cannon, and the big key is on the right side. We need to find Kane.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. All right. Let's see, where's he fluting to? Where is Oneup going?
Wait,
What up?
why?
Where are you going, dude?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think I just realized where he's going.
Yeah, that was muscle memory to the pyramid. But that's not where Ganon is, dude. All right. Moment of truth.
Oh, and
Fast
it is that's Ganon. So I want to say that Oneup's officially in gun mode now.
Sure. Yeah, I would say so. He's got half magic. He's got the cape. He's not wasting any time here, and was able to luck attack his way into those silvers. So
who knew that the final boss that we would need to beat would have the Bane to the very final boss we need to beat?
It was funny. It was literally go mode hammer. All right, 2 into the pig. Lights up the torch. No Samaria required. No fire rod required. 2 more. And that's it. Get your GGs in chat for Oneup, Team Kappa, and another win to the belt. See, I got the official times here. He finishes with an official time of 1:42:55. GG's. See if we can get a chat with him. What a seed, Mocha Jones. What a seed.
That was fun. That was a fun seed to watch, to call. That was, oh my word. And since this is Enemizer with the credits, we get to see all the amazing things that happen here.
And we are now joined with today's victor, Oneup. GG's, my friend.
Thanks, GG's.
Well, thoughts about that one?
Oh, man. As soon as I started that, I knew it was going to be a mess.
Oh, you know when you get standard Randomizer, it's going to be gross.
Yeah, and then, like, as soon as I dropped into Uncle and I saw that, Pokey, and I'm like, oh, God, this is going to be horrible. And, yeah, thankfully, things got better from there. The early blue mail helped, and it seemed like health was pretty easy to come by.
Yeah, there wasn't, outside of this, wasn't too many rooms that were pretty nasty. And by the time you got to them, you had both Cape and Cane of Burna, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that definitely helped.
Were you prepared for entrance at all when you started?
I mean, like you always know it's a possibility. So, I had my trackers up and ready to go, but you kind of hope that you don't hit that possibility for sure. At least I do.
So when you got the third Enemizer start, were you thinking, "Oh, good, probably not entrance"?
No, I mean, I don't think that the two really had anything to do with each other. I don't know, maybe they do. I haven't looked real carefully at the
Obviously
weights.
not. Yeah, I mean, obviously not because you had standard and entrance together. So I did like you almost dropped down in the Lost Woods and then realized, wait, is this entrance or not?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how a standard start interacted with entrance. I haven't done a whole lot of them. Mystery is pretty much the only place that comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was kind of awkward thinking like, okay, like, are these doors gonna go, the same places or not? Or, specifically, yeah, like Uncle and Sanctuary and all that. Like, I didn't know if maybe they were just going to be the same at the beginning and then they got shuffled afterwards or something crazy.
Yeah. If you watch this back, you might hear someone, not me, be critical of some of your decision making in this scene.
I'm sure there were, there's just so much going on with the scene. It was hard to keep track of it all in my head. And I know there's a lot of times I doubled back and I'm like, oh, I forgot to do something, or I screwed this up, or like I think at
there was
one
a
point
moment
I was trying to find my way back to the flute, and I'm like, okay, like I know I can get there, but I've got to like consult my map for a little bit here and figure out how I got there.
Oh man, so we just saw that the ped had the fire rod, which means that this was beatable logic.
Yeah, I was kind of starting to suspect that by the end, just because, some of those more important things still hadn't shown up like an hour and 40 minutes in, and it wasn't even key sanity or anything.
Yeah.
That definitely, I definitely took that into account, that possibility, when I was trying to decide near the end. Okay, I've got a good set of items, like I have all the items I need to beat the dungeons if I can get to all the entrances, and if it's fast scanning and I don't have to do right side GT and all that. And so yeah, I started, wondering, well, if it's beatable logic, like I might not even see the fire rod or the cane or ether or anything like that. So yeah, just tried to kind of pick up the fast stuff along the way, but not get dragged into like full clearing ice or anything like that.
Sure.
Oh yeah, speaking of decision making, how about that
Yes. Icebreaker.
not icebreaker?
Yeah, there was a couple times where you kind of muscled memory into some stuff. There's a moment in here where you were just wandering around, kind of lower Hyrule, and we just couldn't figure out what you were doing. I can make fun of it now since
Yeah,
you won, but
that was probably when I was trying to find my way back to the Dark World entrances in the bottom right of the map, the Dark
Right.
Shopping Mall.
Yeah.
So I could pick up that flute.
We can confirm that Duke, even though you see him playing on screen, has already forfeited. So we'll see if we can get him in here to talk about this as well. He had a bit more trouble getting out of escape than you did. You got out a lot earlier than he did. And he actually never got that bow in GT. So.
Oh, so that, yeah, he mentioned something about it in chat afterwards, and yeah, I couldn't quite remember where I had gotten that.
And we are now joined by DukeFireBird. GG's, man.
Hey, GG's.
That's a
I
tough
love
pull,
Randomizer. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Randomizer.
That's a tough pull. I mean, that escape, those bombers did not like you at all.
No, they did not.
They were not kind. So overall, how you feeling? I know things didn't work out.
Actually aggravated because I forgot about to mirror on the pyramid, and I was like, oh, that's where Janen's tower was. Oops.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of nice to have a bow at that point.
Yeah, it kind of looked, maybe confirm this with us, that you weren't necessarily ready for entrance.
Not initially. No, I didn't think it was.
Right.
At the start, because I've almost every time I've gotten a standard start, it's never been entrance, and I'm like, that's nearly impossible. But
did either one of you ever think about checking, like before you saw the goal, of just dropping down to Ganon and seeing if you could beat him? Because if it was a 0 crystal Ganon, you could have killed him a lot earlier, which is an option under the entrance weights.
Well, when I fell into him, I couldn't because I only had the fighter sword. So
right,
I had no damage.
He still will tell you if you can kill him or not.
Oh, through the text on the initial?
Yeah. So he'll say you need to complete your goal, or he'll go into his normal spiel like he would when you can kill him. So if it's like 0 crystal,
today I learned.
Yeah, so with 0 crystal, you could go down there and he'll start talking like, whatever his spiel is that they've got programmed in, and he'll tell you like right away, I can kill him if I have the right equipment, or he'll say, complete your goal or get whatever you need to get before you come back here, you dingus, or something like that. So I take that that never crossed either of your minds.
No, today I learned. I thought you had to get him to phase 3. For some
I
reason.
guess I wasn't even
overhand. That's for the silver hand.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even thinking that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that like 0 crystal could even be an option. Yeah, I guess I'm used to not having entrance and mystery where like being able to reach Ganon is the same as being able to reach the sign to read the goal. Yeah, I guess that's only an entrance where kind of the two are broken up and you might be able to reach Ganon but not the goal.
Oh, actually, no. It wouldn't have been a 0 crystal Ganon anyway, actually, I think.
Why is that?
Isn't it a minimum of 3 regardless?
That's there's an entrance subweights because they're now separated.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
The reason that I know that, well, one, because I helped come up with them, but 2, the first match that we had in the open was a 0 crystal entrance fast Ganon Cerberus. So we got.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like the first mystery seed of the entire week. So quite interesting.
Yeah. Also, I love that one. I also love that 1 crystal required Swamp Palace.
All right.
Finding the dam right there.
Yeah, that's right. That was required.
Yeah.
All right. So, any other thoughts about the seed from either of our runners?
Other than that fiasco escape, wasn't too bad. Doesn't help the fact that I actually looked at my marks. When I did go into Mire and Turtle Rock and Skull before I talked to Saha, I knew they were pendants. So I was like, okay. And then I think I mismarked something, and then I was like, okay, where's the fire rod at? And I kept hunting for the fire rod, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need that. Never mind.
Right.
And then I saw the credit. And then I saw the credits.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cruel. Beatable seed.
You don't see that often.
No.
Oneup, any of your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm just I'm a bit
Really?
glad that it's over. Yeah, like there was a lot going on that seed, a lot to keep track of. It was kind of it was a bit mentally taxing for sure.
Sure, yeah.
So yeah, I'm a bit glad it's done. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead, Duke.
Oh no, I was just agreeing that this was a little mentally taxing. So.
Duke, how you feeling about things? This
Not-
puts your team, let's see, three.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I mean, we're not out of it. I don't know the chance of playoffs, but I know they are slipping away very, very rapidly. So our goal is to basically just survive at this point. Is our goal.
And then Oneup, how you feeling about things?
Yeah, it feels a little better having won tonight. Yeah, because I know we're kind of in the thick of it. I think we're still trailing a little bit, or I don't know, getting closer. I think though that we play a couple of the teams that are ahead of us in the next couple of weeks, so
Yeah.
we should have a chance to get some wins in there and hopefully go ahead. But I mean, then you have to actually go and get the win, which is easier said than done.
Yeah. I actually just pulled up the thing you're solidly in fourth right. Your team's solidly in fourth right now. So.
Yeah, we play Tower Roomies, who are one game ahead of us next week, and then we finish it off against Waffle House Drive-Thru. So.
Oh boy.
These in our hands.
Yeah, and then I think we have Sphere Affinity and Seal W, I believe, for weeks 6 and 7.
Cool. Mocha Jones, you got any questions?
I just gotta ask how y'all felt about those AirPods.
I was like, I'm gonna try it. Let's go for it. I mean, at that point, because I already had forfeited, I'm like, all right, let's just do it. But you actually pulled off the AirPod as well?
Yeah, I guess you did too. I used the cape to kind of cheese it a little bit.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually got it. Took 3 tries.
Pretty good.
Yeah, other than that, hammer go mode or bow go mode, which one was? That was a weird place for the hammer.
Yeah. When I found it, I was like, oh, I go into the cave and I'm like, okay, it's a connector. Let's not go through it just yet. And then, hammer. Perfect. And then hey, there's a dungeon I can actually do.
Yeah, when I got that hammer...
Shout-outs to Bolus Armos, by the way.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I guess it was Randomizer, so...
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think when I found that hammer there, because, I certainly took a while to get over there, and I felt like there were other routes that could have gotten there a bit sooner.
I think there was only the one route, though, because we had to go through. We had to swim through Dark Lake Hylia.
I actually think there's logically a Agaseed.
Where was the? I don't recall. Oh yeah, because it was not Key Sanities. Never mind.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it might have been a logical Agaseed, but.
Sure
but then again, there was paths around it, so question marks, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, the logic in the beginning was. Sorry, I was just going to say the logic in the beginning was pretty tangled. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bananas. We're gonna wrap things up here. That's good. This is the last race of the night. A full day of mystery, and I'm sure everyone's exhausted after that. Tomorrow we've got 3 matches. We've got Dataplet versus Fantalis, Forfeiters or Us versus What We're Buddies. No channels yet, but they'll be here on the SpeedGaming channels. We've got Dante versus Synac, the Titansmiths versus Bomb Squad, and then the Gamachu Julo Ninja Team Kappa Immortals. Game 2 will be at 10:10 tomorrow. So make sure you check all of those out. Should be fun. Gonna thank everyone for putting this together. Thank you, Lumaga, for doing the tracking for us. Mocha Jones, welcome to Speed Gaming, and thanks for doing some commentary with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
You're
Thank
following
you
all this-
guys. And thank you guys for commentating. Thank you to the trackers as well.
And thank you
Make
for
sure you
putting
follow-
on an amazing show. If you're not following
For
these
sure.
runners already, go give them a follow.
Yeah, give them a follow to the runners. Make sure you're following all the Speed Gaming channels, all the league channels for the open action. And we're going to call it a night. So thanks everyone for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one.